a stand, boys. Time to make a choice. Time to find our courage. Time to be deployed. Make our only stand here. Make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past and future meet. Get your weapons ready. Kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go. Fight the war. Oh, fight the war. Fight the war.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's what I'm talking about with the harmony as we're going to the beginning of ArvCon Day 2. What's going on, everyone out there? Yeah. Oh yeah, as the sirens fade into the distance. What is going on, Arvanauts? I am in a very, very good mood today. This is day 2 of ArvCon 2015. I am super pumped up, and I'm pumped up because I have announcements about a possible guest that I didn't think I was going to get, and I may actually get, but I'll talk about that in just a minute. Before I do that, I want to say hi to everybody. ArvCon Day 1 was a huge success, I would say. We got a lot of people in and out of this room. We got a lot of attention paid to our charity, about which I will talk more in a moment, and a good set of first day donations. In addition to that, I thought all the guests yesterday went really, really well. We had Rose Portal Games to start out. Those guys now are less than, I think, $1,000 away at this point from reaching their goal, and they've got over 2 days still left to do it. So I think they got shouted out elsewhere as well, but we were a part of that. I think we gave them a nice little boost. I think that's awesome. So it looks like they're going to make their goal. That's the first thing. Good morning, Dark and Wolf. Hello, everybody. I'll say hi to each of you individually in just a moment. So, Rose Portal Games is going to get the job done with Unravel. That was really cool. Obviously, we had a great time with To Be or Not To Be. I was looking and I saw that Rogan and Lego, you guys were both playing it. I think that's awesome. I really was impressed with that book. I thought it was a lot of fun for us, and Ben and Kamina are just the best. I mean, like, they're just awesome people. I love them. I love Tin Man Games. Neil Renison is awesome. I love them, so it's really sweet. Not only did that happen, but I found out, for those of you who were not here, I actually had my flute Arvin Eleron's flute exists in a game. He even posted the actual entry in the adventure book that people are going to see. I can't even explain to you guys how probably insignificant in the world, but how awesome I find that. I just was super excited about that. So that happened yesterday. That was amazing. Then we had the musical guests. I thought both of those, both the groups were really awesome. Pete Mitchell did a great job. He wrote again to say what a blast he had. He said he had a great time, and he said that he would be happy to do anything that I'm doing in the future. He'd love to be a part of it. So despite the tech problems, Pete did an awesome job. I think it was great. Super Guitar Bros absolutely hit it out of the park. Sam and Steve did a great job. I was super excited about that. I thought that went really well. So I was super excited about that. And then we had the beginning of Space Assassin last night. So on the whole, it was great. I went to bed not feeling exhausted. I didn't feel like, oh my God, I'm so drained. It was great. So I'm super excited about that. And of course, most importantly, we got $250 raised so far. I'm hoping that we can at least double that today. But any amount of money that we end up sending them is important. Any amount of money that we can get to the Damon Runyon Cancer Foundation would be great. So I'm super excited about that. And so I'm excited about it. So what I would like you guys to do to help me out before I say hi to everybody is please make sure to tweet the stream. Please make sure to spread the word. Tell people about it. Let everybody know. In fact, I actually need to post a tweet, which I'll do in just a minute after I put my face on the screen and let you wonderful people see me. But I have to do that myself. So that has to happen. So if you guys can let everybody know that this is going on, that's great. We're starting now. We're going to be going until 12 o'clock tonight. So this is another 10-hour stream, although, of course, there will be breaks here and there. So if you can retweet the stream, if you can let people know about it, that would be very much appreciated for this second day of ArvCon. Obviously, !ArvTube will get you to my YouTube channel. The playlist of the YouTube from last night is 6 videos. That's how much it took to actually encompass all of last night's broadcast. At some point in the future, it's not going to happen in the next few days, but at some point in the next couple of weeks, I will go through and kind of clean that up as far as what playlist that's in. I already did a bunch of cleanup on my YouTube site, so there's only a few things, sort of loose ends left to tie, but I'll have to do that at some point in the future. But !ArvTube, spread forth the gospel of ArvCon, exactly. And game misconduct, you're going to be very happy when you see the hat I'm wearing, game. You're going to be very happy. So anyway, so that's happening, so let everyone know about it. !ArvTube to get to my YouTube channel. !Steam group. We got a couple of new members at the Steam group yesterday, which is great. We're up to almost 240 members at this point, which is really awesome. That is where the Arvanauts hang out in between casts, so please go over and join that. !Steam group will get you there. And of course, my Patreon, !ArvTreon. I have 25 patrons there now, $227.22. That's awesome, and whoever's able to support that, I really very much appreciate. But the main emphasis today, thanks so much for the host, Mercurius. And by the way, I think I'm being hosted by like 6 channels. Big Richie is hosting me, We Are the Romantics is hosting me, Reverb was hosting me earlier, Mercurius is hosting me now, Grey Dybbuk was hosting me, Shattermage is hosting me. I always have, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a person who created an account called I Host Arv, and all that channel exists to do is host my channel, which I find really cool in some strange way. It's very cool. Anyway, so I appreciate the host. But the main thing, of course, that we're doing today is about the donations, and that is supporting the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation. As I said, I really like these people because the donations go exclusively to research. In fact, when I told you guys that I started this by seeding it with a $100 donation, and when I did that, and I actually included so I did that. And when I did that, they sent me a receipt, and the first line in it is, "Thank you so much for your donation, every cent of which is going directly to research." And of course, I knew that from Charity Navigator and a bunch of other third-party sort of analyzers of this stuff. These are one of the best at getting it directly to the places that it needs to go. And moreover, it supports young scientists in coming up with incredible new productions. I mentioned that there's a bunch of Nobel laureates that came out of this program. It's a very old, very well-respected charity. And I also talked about how I love the Broadway connection. I think that's honoring the memory of my mother, who, as I said, lost her life 6 years ago to breast cancer, my 2 dogs that died from cancer, other family members and friends. So this is a big deal to me, and although the charity will not be the same every year, I'm really proud that we started out with this. So I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys and how you've been able to contribute to this so far, and we are going to keep it going. !Donate is the number you need to, is the letters you need to type, !Donate. That will pull up a direct link, which is tinyurl.com/drfdonate. If you click there, it will bring you directly to the donation screen. I am sorry, by the way, if it doesn't accept PayPal. I know that's been a problem problem for some people. I'm sorry, I can only adjust, I can only sort of, account for so many variables. So I'm sorry about that, but hopefully you can come up with some kind of alternative. I know they do have a lot of different ways to allow people to pay, but in any case, and again, !donate will allow you to click over to the donation screen. Once you've done that, you can type !donated, and it will let us know that you've donated, and then you can tell me how much, and I will add it to the total. If you don't want it to be public available to chat, that's fine. I've had a few people who wanted to do anonymous donations. Just let me know via Twitch private message once you've actually done the donation. Let me know, and I will add it to the total. So we are up to 250 so far, and I'm hoping that we're going to continue to do that as well. Now, I want to say hi to everybody, then I will show my face, and then I will talk about a possible guest. So first of all, hi to everybody who is here today. Hello to Rogan, to Varney, to Thor, to Foacy, to Diddy, to Wonders, to Mercurius. Wonders, I guess they got your internet working again, man. To Mercurius, to Lee, to Graydon, to Game Misconduct. What's up, Div? Hello, Dark and Wolf. What's going on, Animaniac? Good to see you again. What's up, Lego Freak? All my mods, Lego Freak, Law, Dragon Spear, and of course, Apples. You guys are the best. Love you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. You are the best. Now, let me pull up my, let's see, let me pull up my, where's my window capture? Yes, that is exactly what I wanted, actually. So that's window capture for that, but I want my other window capture. I want my window capture. The city. The city. Okay. Let's do that as window capture 3. Bear with me for just a minute while I get myself up there. Nope, not that. Okay, good. Window capture. And let's do that. Subregion. I'm sure this is super fascinating hearing me talk about things as I'm muttering about different things I'm doing on screen. I'm sure you guys have never found anything that exciting before. I know it's an exciting moment for everybody. I understand that it must be super exciting for all of you. Okay, there we are. Hey, look at that. Look, everybody, it's me. It's me. Hi, people. What's going on, everyone? Good to see you. Still pissed you missed the band last night. But Wonders. Just in time, you're still pissed you missed the band last night. Listen, I'll tell you what. What's up, Call? Good to see you, man. You may have missed in the short term. But I may have a solution overall. First of all, let me just get this working. Hold on a moment. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Lovely. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Yes, I thought you'd like that, Game Misconduct. Bring forth the whale. All right, it's me, ArvCon. Okay, so now, here's the deal, folks. First of all, I just want to point out today I am wearing, I want to show you guys, I am in full ensemble today. Please note, I have the blue shorts. See? Blue shorts. I got the blue shorts, and I've got my shirt. They call me Dice Whisperer. That's right. They call me Dice Whisperer, people, because it's Fighting Fantasy Marathon today. I have my Whaler's hat, Bring Back the Whale, and of course I have the unofficial mascot of ArvCon, Dragon Spear. The cuteness overwhelms you. You cannot resist the cute. So he's like, what's up? What's going on? Dragon Spear, I cannot resist the cute. So Dragon Spear, the unofficial mascot of ArvCon, is with us. He has already expressed his incredible excitement at today. He's very excited at Fighting Fantasy Gamebooks. He's also very excited at our potential mystery guest. Potential mystery guest. I was almost about to do his voice, but then I'm not going to do that. So, but do you want to hear about the potential mystery guest? You do? Okay, cool. The potential mystery guest, people. I am excited to announce now. I want to be clear here that I don't know for a fact. I don't know for a fact if this is going to work because it depends on internet things and stuff like that. But I want to point this out. You guys know that on this channel, I have played the music of Tall Heights before. Tall Heights, which is the team of Tim Wright and Paul Harrington. Or is it Paul Wright and Tim Harrington? Anyway, it's Paul and Tim, who are, in my opinion, the best folk duo since Simon and Garfunkel. Not hyperbole. I think they are that good. They are unbelievable how good they are, in fact. I got permission from them to play their music on my stream. I reached out to them a couple of weeks ago, about a week ago or so, maybe a week and a half ago. Hi to my lovely wife. about a week and a half ago, and I asked them about whether they'd be able to appear on this channel because I had looked at their schedule and I thought that they were not going to be on tour. I thought they were going on tour next week, so I thought it would work out. And Paul had gotten back to me and said, we'd love to support you in this. I don't know if we'll be able to manage it because of our schedule. So I looked at our schedule, and I looked at their schedule, and I realized that I screwed it up and that I actually had put that actually they're on tour this week. So check this out. I just got an email from Paul, and he says the following. Let me read it to you. Literally just got this. He sent it at 1:30. Hey, Arv, we'll try to do this right after sound check around 7 p.m. tonight. Might only be able to squeeze in 2 to 3 songs. I set up this room on my phone. We'll keep you posted. So Tall Heights, from their concert venue that they're going to play, is going to try to play a 2 or 3 song set for us live from their venue. That, people, is a group of people that get it. This is why I love musicians, because musicians are artists that spend their time working on their craft and they don't screw around. Now, they can't promise it because it depends on Wi-Fi. It depends on whether they can actually, it's not a guarantee. But I mean, the fact that they're even considering that they're working on trying to make it happen when they're doing it after sound check before a show, I think is amazing. They are playing, and in fact, actually, let me find out exactly where they're playing. I'll tell you guys right now. And the reason I bring this up is that everyone who has been contributing to this has been so awesome. All of my guests have been so awesome. From, Pete putting up with the tech problems from No More Kings to Ben and Kamina getting up at 6:30 in the morning on Saturday so that they could participate in this. I'm just blown away at how awesome they are. Yes, they are playing tonight at Hawley Silk Mill in Hawley, Pennsylvania. So they are playing in Hawley Silk Mill, Hawley, Pennsylvania. And if, again, now I'm trying to be, I was almost thinking about kind of trying to keep it a secret and then springing it on you, but no, I want to try to promote it as much as I can. I do want to warn everybody, there is a chance that they're not going to be able to do it because Wi-Fi, they're not in their own home environment. I mean, there's all kinds of reasons. So if they end up having to cancel, zero anger whatsoever towards them at all. Just the fact that they're trying to do it. Yeah, playing across the street from my house. Yeah. Just the fact that they're trying to do it is really awesome to me to support this cause. So I'm really excited about it. Even if we get in 2-3 songs from them, like 15 minutes, man, that's badass. So that is going to be happening tonight around 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And again, I will be obviously monitoring my email and doing all that kind of stuff as time goes on. But I'm super excited about that. And I think that sort of speaks to the significance not only of this charity and of this cause, but the fact that people, listen, there are lots and lots of problems that exist in the world. There are lots of issues in the world. There are lots of things where people foul up and make mistakes and all that stuff. I'm aware of that. But there are a lot of good people who try to do a lot to help other people. And I'm don't know, I'm kind of blown away by it, honestly. I'm blown away by the fact that people are willing to do and contribute and step in that way. And you guys are included in that. So anyway, that's one of the reasons I'm in such a good mood is I feel like it's very hopeful to me. It's very hopeful to me to see this kind of thing happening. So I know. Isn't it amazing, Glog? Yes, Glog. There are good people. You should count yourself among those good people, Glog. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, so that's the deal. So hopefully Tall Heights tonight at 7 p.m., which would be badass. If that happens, I'm going to be like, this would be a complete overwhelming success because it means that every guest I reached out to went to it. Glog, that goes back to RimWorld and Harvest People. I love you, Glog. You crack me up. Who are these good people? I also love it when people who try to have like this, I'm not saying Glog is like this, but when people try to have this outer look, they're like, Nedowin did this too. He's like, oh yeah, well, I'm a terrible human being. And then they do all this stuff that no one ever finds out about. And then you're like, hey, did you just do nice things? They're like, no, I am hard-edged and cynical and rage against the world. I have no sympathy or care for anyone. You're like, well, what about that person you just... No, never mind. Let's go back to me being cynical and rage against... Yes. Right. It's so funny. It's funny to see people who are embarrassed about being good people. I love it. Anyway, so that is what is going on. Now, what I need to do quickly, actually, is since I just got this email, I need to respond to that email quickly, and I need to tweet out this stream. And then as soon as I do that, we are going to get started with the action of the moment. There is YouTube of the SG Bros session, yes. Wonders, I'm going to try to make a separate highlight. I haven't had a chance to do it yet. Honestly, I've been too swamped. But I am going to make a highlight of just the sets, the music sets. So I'm going to do I'm going to try to do, frankly, a highlight, if I can, of each interview. So I'm going to do one I'm probably not going to do all of Ben and Kamina because they were with us for that whole period of time. But I'm going to try to do one with the Rose Portal Games people. I'm going to try to do a video of Pete from No More Kings, and I'm going to try to do a video of Super Guitar Bros separately. Then I will upload those to YouTube. But do not expect that for a couple of weeks, honestly. With my schedule, it's just not going to happen before that. But I am going to do it. In the meantime, you can definitely find them, though. In fact, one of the thumbnails for one of the videos actually shows a shot of Pete talking to us. So that was obviously during the half hour or so that he was playing. And the Super Guitar Bros came on right after him. So if you find that video, that should be able to lead you there without too much trouble, but I will eventually have highlights up as well. Yeah, they were awesome, man. I mean, Pete Mitchell was great too. You know, it's funny, I think it was Steve actually was hanging out afterwards and from Super Guitar Bros, and he was like, I just went to see the sweep of the leg Johnny video. That video is awesome. I'm like, I know. Like, this is absolutely awesome. It really, really is true. Exactly, Trendane, right? It's like, don't tell anyone that I'm a good person. You just shut up. You don't tell anyone that. Yeah, exactly. So, so it will be available. So I want to respond to this email, and then I want to tweet out the stream, and then we're going to get started. And today, of course, the first order of business, people. Oh, actually. You are not ready. You are not ready for this. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Are you ready for this? No. Are you? Maybe? Ready? Can you handle this, chat? Chat, can you handle this? Can you handle this? Well? Don't be distracted by how cute I am. Are you a space assassin or not? That's what's happening. Anyway, Wonders, if you're around tonight, you may get some live music anyway. You ended up as a lawful warlock who loved nature, right? And you're like, because everyone wants to be like, no, I am the dark sub. Well, actually, according to your profile, you love nature. You're like, I am a dark avenger of death who really likes butterflies, especially the shiny ones with rainbow wings and how they flutter around. Shut up. And then just like randomly, like, you know, like force choke someone. And then like when they choke them aside, then you're like, I really like the butterfly over there. You shattered his French press? How do you shatter a French press? How do you shatter a French press? It's an extremely soft spot for cats. I have a feeling it extends to elsewhere other than just cats, psychotic. Anyway, all right, let me quickly respond to this email, people. Let me respond to this email and then tweet out the stream, and then I will do that. You guys can do the same while I'm doing this. Make this okay. I've responded to them. Lovely. Yeah, you guys see the thing is that because of my new setup, because of this new monitor, I love this new monitor, but the new monitor doesn't have as strong a base as the other one did, so it wobbles. So when I'm typing, you're probably seeing my camera go like, I guess you can't see it as much, but like a lot of times when you do that, it's just like, you know, it's like, what's up, Law? You were shaking it to dump out the old grounds and it smacked against the countertop after I realized there was a scoop, right? So Trendade, you go through this moment, right, where you do that, and at first you're like, then you're mad at the thing. You're like, well, it's a stupid design. Like, there's no way to get out the grounds, and then you see the scoop, you're like, Let's go out to breakfast. Oh, man. Yeah, you can see it. I know, Rogan. What can I do, man? What can I do? All right. Now, Twitter. Let me tweet out the stream. Okay. Live now with day 2 of hashtag ArvCon 2015. I hope that, by the way, hashtag ArvCon 2015 is the official let's hope it goes viral, thing. So use that in your tweets. What's up, IAK? How you doing, man? Good to see you, IAK. Good to see you. I'm just tweeting out the stream, and then we're getting started with day 2 here. Live now with day 2 of ArvCon 2015 on my @Twitch channel. To benefit @Damon Runyon. More giveaways. And perhaps even surprise guest at this and at okay, here we go. What's in store today? I will tell you, Build, what is in store today. Just give me 1 second and I will let everybody know. And perhaps live now with day 2 giveaways. And maybe a surprise guest. Okay, now I just have to figure out. This is the part, you guys do this where you tweet something and you feel like you've completely done absolutely everything you can to reduce it to its lowest possible amount. And it's still 14 characters over and you're like, all right, I guess I don't need to have that. I guess I can abbreviate this. I guess I don't really need this. Giveaways. Surprise guest. All right, I'm 3 characters away. Just 3 characters. 3 characters. Let's see. Giveaways. I'm 1 character away. So close. So close. I don't need a space after that comma. Lovely. Okay, it is tweeted. It is done. Thank you to those of you who have already... If you've retweeted it already, I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much to all of those of you who have done that. And you guys are the best. Okay, cool. Lovely. Excellent. Wonderful. All right, now, what's going on today, since you guys asked? Is my new screen better for playing games? Yes. Yes, and I'll tell you why. The reason is that I have a larger viewable window. I don't have to, I can now watch the whole thing. I can actually play in 1920 by 1080 instead of the messed up resolution I had before. Everything fits really nicely on my screen. And because the bevel is so thin, literally the bevel is that big around the side, it means that I don't have this massive area of space wasted around my desk where I can't see past it. So I can see my HDMI switcher when I want to go from my external capture card for playing my Intellivision or whatever, or playing my Wii to something else. Yes, it's a much better setup. So, all right, people. Now, today is the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook Marathon Day. We are going to start with Space Assassin. We're going to be playing this and seeing how far you guys get through. Here is your incentive, chat. Not only do you have the incentive to win the book normally, but if you are able to defeat this book, then we will go on to the next book in the series. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you this next book. If you defeat Space Assassin today, people, you will have the opportunity to play Freeway Fighter. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Freeway Fighter, you will have a chance to be playing Mad Max Fury Road, the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook. Oh yeah. If you've ever wanted to be in a Dodge Interceptor, fully loaded, in the desert, and you want to be this person, if you've ever wanted to run from random people wearing bizarre, like, clown outfits in the back of a car, this is your chance, people. That is the next book in the series. So if you can win as a space assassin, your next step is to become Mad Max. Yes. Yes. Good times. So, that is what we are doing today. And tonight at 7 p.m., as I said, if all goes well, at 7 p.m., we will have an opportunity, hopefully, to be able to hear from Tall Heights, which actually, it's kind of funny because Tall Heights, they're obviously a folk duo. So it'd be kind of funny if we played all this stuff and we're like, yeah, Tall Heights, awesome. You know, we're like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then Tall Heights, and they're like, why do I help my spirit cold? And we're all like, I don't, it just, so, all right, people. So with that said, let us move over to the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook. And I have to ask, I think this is very important. Are you guys ready? Where's my cover? Where's my cover? Oh. There we go. Are you guys ready, people? Are you ready for the ArvCperience of ArvCon Day 2? Oh, Law. That's too bad, man. I hope it's not buffering for everybody. Again, I'm not dropping frames on my end. I'm not changing anything on my side, so sorry. Are you guys ready for Space Assassin? Are you ready? Are you guys ready for it? So ready it hurts! Oh, I need music. I need music. Where's my music? I need my music in the background, man. I'm going to use Super Guitar Bros because we were using them yesterday. For not only live performance, but for other stuff. So I'm going to play them in the background. Okay. Let me know if that's too loud. Just had lunch and I'm feeling bloated. All right. So here we go, people. Now, let me remind everybody where we stand. Last night, you guys chose the name for your assassin, Chad Flemington IV. A very smart assassin, but doesn't have a particularly good throwing arm. Just saying. Originally came from the planet of Marshall. And, yes. So, you guys started out with a skill of 10, a stamina of 20, and a luck of 10. You also had armor, which for some reason has not been renamed properly. Let me fix that. The Tron soundtrack. Listen, if I didn't think I was going to get it muted immediately, I would do that, man. Trust me. There we go. Cool. So, stamina, skill, luck, armor is 12, pep pills 4. Remember, pep pills restore 5 stamina each time that you take them. You also managed to, you've only lost 1 point of armor from the attack by that furry imp thing, but otherwise you guys are in good shape there. You guys started out with an electric lash, 2 grenades, and you got a couple extra points of armor. You, however, defeated a robot early on in the game that had an assault blaster, so you guys now actually have an assault blaster with you, which is awesome. You also found a small black square with a red button that has a portable power source. Doesn't seem to do anything yet. It feels like it's an incomplete device. You got an electronic security key by threatening a couple of technicians. You went through that door and you ended up finding some high energy bars, which restore 5 stamina to you. You also rescued an old man in a cell who told you that the pilot of the ship, if the pilot ever asks you about thinking or feeling something, you're supposed to say that you don't know. According to the old man in the cell. Doesn't mean that he's telling the truth, but that's what he told you to do, okay? So that is where you guys stand. And your overall point is to capture and bring to justice Cyrus, this mad scientist who wants to unleash a biological apocalypse on your planet. So you are the best of the best. You are 27. You are an assassin who has been trained in 27 different forms of martial arts. And so that's where we are. That's where things stand. All right. So with all that said, folks, here we go. You just picked up those energy bars. And if funds raised reach 500, I'm sending Arv a Witcher 3 giveaway for bigger donations have a better chance of winning. Kidding about that last part. Okay. He seemed like a straight shooter, yes. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Wonders. That's really awesome, man. Thank you so much, man. That's wonderful. So if we hit the $500 mark in the donation, we will give away, not necessarily the person who makes the 500 happen, but we will give away to chat a Witcher 3 key. Thanks, dude. That's really awesome, and I appreciate it. Cool, cool. Thank you so much, sir. All right, here we go, people. The corridor ends in a circular room occupied by a squat, armless, tripedal robot. This robot, which has a pair of electric lashes projecting from its chest, squawks as you approach. Halt. Inspection point. Will you attempt to bluff your way past the machine or simply attack it? It has 2 electric lashes trained on you. So, do you want to bluff the robot with 2 electric lashes pointed at you, or do you wish to attack it? So, I don't think Shadow's here, so would someone mind, I'll do it for, would someone mind actually handling the polls? All you have to do is go exclamation point poll dash open, and then you just put the 2 choices. I'll show you guys the way that it looks. I think actually Lego was doing this yesterday, also. So that's how you do a poll. Oh. Alright, I'll let Lego do it this time. Sorry, man. I should realize that my mods are so good I don't need to do that. My fault. So we'll start that again. I'm not really sure that this music, as much as I love it, totally fits whether you're going to bluff or attack a robot. There we go. Alright, so, there you go. Type in, just like Adamaniac did, exclamation point choose, and then you can do either 1 if you want to bluff, or 2 if you want to attack. I feel like that's appropriate, game. So meh. What's up, Crackamus? What's up, Secret Agenda? If you want to do that, just type in Secret Agenda. Just do, what's up, Ghost #1 fan? Just do exclamation point choose, and then you can either go 1 or 2. There you go. Yep, you got it. It was a good game, Dark and Wolf. I really like Super Mario Sunshine. We don't know yet, Build. There's so far it has no statistics. It's just asking if you want to bluff or attack, but we don't know what the statistics are. Okay. Okay. Looks like chat is pretty firm that they don't want to attack a thing with 2 guns pointed at you. I don't actually know which is the right decision, but I think that's what I would have said too. Alright, so let's see what he says. Or it. You try to pass yourself as a security guard. Just on a routine tour, you say, checking IDs. The machine muses for a bit before saying, I'll have to check with Central. Just hold on. It sits silent for a moment, evidently in contact with another section in the ship. Then, without warning, it attacks, and one of the shots slams into you. Lose 1 armor point. You will have to fight it. Well, that's crap. Goddamn, connected to computers in the freaking ship. Alright, you gotta fight this guard robot. Now, the good news is that this is not a giant. The good news is that this thing is not a giant. The bad news is that in the fight, the robot will fire twice per combat round, each hit doing 2 points of damage to your stamina. Now remember, it's a little bit different with gunfire. So the way the gunfire works is, you have to roll dice, and let me see. Here, hold on a second. I'm checking on armor because I want to make sure I'm clear about the armor part. Ah, okay. So the armor is the second thing. Right. Okay, here we go. Robots connected to computers. I know, it's crazy. All right, here we go, folks. So, Lego, if you are ready, we have to fight. So let's get doing it. The robot communicates using Skype. It just got so frustrating to shoot something. Exactly, be curious. All right, so let's do it up, Lego. Go ahead and make that first roll. Let's see what we've got here. He's going to roll 2 dice. He's going to add it to the skill of the guard robot, and I am going to do that. That's true, although this is Ian Livingstone. I think this is... No, not Ian Livingstone. No, it's not. Who is this guy? This is Andrew Chapman, Mr. Wonders, who wrote this, actually, though. Mr. Wonders. It was Andrew Chapman is the guy who did it. So, he's going to roll 2 dice, add it to his skill. I'm going to do 2 dice and add it to my skill. Now, if he hits us, if he hits the main character, the armor may protect you from taking damage. So, let's keep that in mind. So, okay, he's going to fire, as I said, twice in a round. As I completely lost my place. There we go. So, he's going to fire twice per combo round. So, we've got a 5. So, let's see. So he's going to fire twice. Let's see what we've got here. Oops, sorry. I did that wrong. Never mind. It's 2 dice. Okay, he rolls an 8, 15, as opposed to your 10 plus 5 is 15. That's a tie. Now he's going to do that a second time. And he's going to miss you both times, so you're safe. Now, next roll is an 11. An 11 plus 21, so he's going to need a 14. He's not going to be able to do that. So he misses both times. He gets hit by one of your shots. So he's down to 4 stamina. All right, next round. Oh, I accidentally... Yeah, my bad. Okay, so good job, good job. So he's down to 4 stamina. I fixed that. I was like, what are you talking about, size? I was like, oh. I know, I did. I know, I just fixed it. My bad. Another 11, wow. Lego came to play today, people. Next roll was 11. Alright. 11. Wow, look at him. He tried, but he's not going to be able to challenge that. He misses 2 times, you hit him again. Yeah, it's the future. I suppose anything is possible. Alright, so he's hit again. So we're down to 2 damage. All you have to do is 2 more damage to him. Right, I got you. I got you. 111. I got it. Oh, I see what you're saying. I still think that's fine. I still think he's taken 2 hits is what's happened so far. So I think we're okay. 6. All right. 6 plus 10 is 16. He rolls an 8. That misses. He rolls a 5. That misses. Dead. You guys freaking wrecked him. Absolutely wrecked. Where's that command? Where's that command that we have? What's the command that's like checkpoint wrecked, not wrecked? That thing was wrecked. The robot falls over sideways. Probably doing something like this. Thick black smoke pouring from its shell. The room has 2 exits, a security door in front on the opposite side of the corridor entrance, and another to the side. Now, you do have a key for that security door if you want. So you have 3 choices. There it is. That's what it is. So you have 3 choices. Will you inspect the remains of the robot? Will you go through the security door in front, or the non-security door to the side? So those are your 3 choices. Let's wait for Lego to put up the poll. Inspect the remains of the robot, go through the door, the security door in front of you, or the non-security door to your side. I like to think this is what you're doing over the body of the robot. There we go. Thank you, sir. Choose 4. What's up, TNS? Wait a second. Thank you, Shatter. Yeah, let Lego do that again. It's not the brackets. It's there we go. Yes, that's right. I think that's right. But you got to do open poll though. You got to do poll open. There it is. Okay, go ahead, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so you're forcing to clean. Thanks for the host. I appreciate Shatter. That's okay. That's fine, Shatter. No problem, man. That's all right, dude. I get it. All right, if you're, we may have a little special guest, possible concert tonight at 7, Shatter. So if you're around by then, that would be a good thing. Inspect. Inspect. Oh, I gotta switch this because I'm still nervous. Although I love this theme, I'm nervous that someone's gonna have a problem with that, so... By which I mean Autobots. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Okay. So it looks like most people are asking to inspect. One person wants to go in the door in front, and 2 into the side door. So, I think inspect is going to get the job done. Autobots, roll out! Bumblebee. It feels like... I don't know that it's maze heavy, Lego. It feels like there may be fewer branches, but I'm not 100% sure yet, to be honest with you. I can't get a read on it yet. We'll see. Okay. Oh, and you know what I just realized? I made a mistake, too. You guys were using an assault blaster in that last combat, so it's not just doing 2 damage each time. I forgot that you guys have an assault blaster now. So make sure you remind me of that next time, because you guys could actually have been doing a bunch of damage each time you hit with the assault blaster. So, my bad. I will try to remember next time. Okay, let's inspect the robot. The robot is a useless hulk, but directly underneath where it was standing, you see a floor safe, its button-covered dial previously hidden by the robot's feet. Looking closer, you see there are 3 different colored buttons to press to open it. Blue, green, and red. Intrigued, you decide to open it. Which color button will you press first? Blue, green, or red? So let Lego do the poll for that. Are you going to open blue, green, or red? Oh, thanks, Glog. Thanks, man. How can you not push a red button? That's true. That's true. How can you not pick a red button? All right, now we got 3. We got green and red are tied for 3. I have a sensation that there's a lot of people in chat who are like, I have no knowledge of what to... like, what should I do? Option 3, red. Alright. Everyone good to go then? I'm going to close the poll down. Going once. Going twice. All right. So the red button. All right. Red button. The button depresses, making the safe's dial pulsate with a fluorescent white light. Which button will you press next? Blue or green? Blue or green? Which button comes next? So I need a new poll. Blue button or green button? Everyone's like, green means go now. People can go. Red, green, blue. Choose yellow, why not? Red, green, blue. Yeah, I see what Dark and Wolf's getting at. I do see what Dark and Wolf's getting at. It does, I do see what he's getting at, though. Red, green, blue. I see it. Boom, 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 boom. I need more votes than this. We need more votes than this. What's it gonna be, guys? You can do it! Oh, damn it. I keep doing it right after Glog does. Sorry, man. I keep doing it right after you do. I'm like, what? We have a tie. Left, right, up, down, A, B, start. No, I wouldn't cap it. Green's a valid choice. Lee's on the green side, too. What's up, Lee? You just tie it up again? Yep, I was gonna say, I know what Dragon wants you to choose. Dragon Spear is, like, obviously green. Alright. Going once. Going twice. Green it is. Okay, the green button. The second button depresses safely. When you press the third button, the dial pops free of the floor, revealing the contents of the safe. Well, not really a safe, but a booby trap. For there, sunk into the floor, is a gravity bomb which would have been set off had you pressed the wrong sequence of buttons. It is now safe to handle, though, so you may add it to your weapon list. If you guys had gotten that wrong, you would have been blown up. It would have been destroyed. Game over. So you guys had to get that right. And now you have a free gravity bomb. Good job, guys. You got a gravity bomb and you didn't blow yourselves to bits. Great success. It's been a good day today. You did not die a horrible, horrific death. I actually read the description of what happened if you got it wrong, and the description was, let's see. The description was, as you depress the button, your world falls apart in soundless explosion. You never see what the safe had hidden. You have failed. I was just like, so, good job. Way to go. You guys did it. All right. Now you have a gravity bomb, and you survived. All right, now you have to decide where you're going to go. Are you going to... Exactly. Roy G. Beef Boys. Okay, so here's what it's going to be. Do you want to go through the security door? Now, you have a key for the security door now. So, do you want to go through the security door in front of you or the door to the side? So, you've got security door in front or the door to the side. You have a security key, so... But it's up to you. But you could, you could go to a side door first if you want. Bum, bum, bum. Completionist says explore the side door first. Yeah, well, that's a valid point. I know my face is kind of washed out, but I'm enjoying having the sun that I'm not out to experience flowing through the window. Yeah, I should say, by the way, for those of you who haven't done this before, you are always welcome to make suggestions to people in chat. We don't obviously want you to berate anybody about their choice, but you're always welcome to mention, I'm doing this because of this, if you like. You're always willing to do that. 5 to 2. Okay, so I will close the poll shortly, but I'll leave it open for just a little bit longer to let other people. We have over 30 people in here right now, so I imagine that we've got more people who would be willing to vote if they wanted to. Let me see. What time is it? What temperature is it out here? It's not as warm as it was yesterday, but it's low 80s. It's 83 right now. It is 83 right now. A sad day for the Rangers fans. Yeah, you better hurry back, TNS. Who knows what's going to happen when you're not there? Who knows what could occur? Okay. Close down to thunderstorms tomorrow. Nice. Very nice. And welcome in, Ms. Utani. Welcome into the stream. Okay, so I think we're good. 6 to 3. Okay, I'm going to close it down. Let's do it. Okay, security door it is. Again, we got Metroid going on. It's perfect. The door opens onto a long, light corridor. Following it, you eventually see another security door on your left. I need Dragon Spear to block off the sun. You eventually see another security door on your left. Will you open the security door on your left or continue down the corridor? So open the door on your left or continue down the corridor. So there's a security door to the left, or you can keep going down the corridor. Drink coffee, drink coffee, drink coffee. Yeah, right? Open door left. All right. This poll system really works. It really is easy. It's so much easier. The power of automation. I'm in such a good mood because things are going well. All of a sudden you're giving up on your completionist status, huh, Wonders? All of a sudden you're giving up on that. Okay, I'll leave the poll open for another few seconds here, another 10-15 seconds, so get in your votes now if you like. Get in your votes now if you have the chance to be a part of it. And for those of you, by the way, who are new to the stream, welcome. My name is ArvCon. I play a lot of different games, but I tend to focus on story and RPGs, narrative-based games, do a lot of interviews with developers, things like that. This is one of my Fighting Fantasy Gamebook playthroughs where chat becomes part of the adventure. And this is the second day of ArvCon. We are supporting the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation. And so, that's true. We do need Graph Baby, yeah. But this is what we are here for. If you are able to do so, we're up to $250, and we're trying to continue to build that. All of the money that goes here goes directly to the Cancer Research Foundation during the time of ArvCon. And Mr. Wonders has just told us earlier today in a very kind gesture that if we reach the $500 mark, then there is going to be a free copy of The Witcher 3. He's going to give away a game key for The Witcher 3 that he has, which I believe came with a graphics card, if I'm not mistaken. But he's going to give away that Witcher 3 card. Ah. Thank you, Mrs. Yutani, for the follow. I appreciate it. And I need to get rid of... I need to get rid of my extended polls. Yes, that's where I put that. So thank you very much, Ms. Yutani. I appreciate it. But anyway, if we reach 500, we will give away The Witcher 3. So that would be awesome sauce. So please do that. And please either hit donated, ! Donated after you've done so. And then I will add that money to the total. Or if you don't want chat to know that you did it, you can just send me an anonymous. You can send me a message via Twitch PM. I will not say your name, but I'll just add your amount to the total. All right? Okay. Open door left. Let's do it. We are going to do that. The door opens to reveal a comfortable-looking room whose walls are completely lined with ancient-bound books, microfilms, electronic resource sheets, and journals. On a table in the center of the room, you find 3 microfilm volumes that have been left out, presumably for someone to read. One is on the nervous systems of mollusks, the second is about neurotoxins, and the third is an article on robotics. They are all possibly relevant, but you only have time to peruse one of them. Which will it be? Write down on your sheet which volume you choose to read. So, are you guys going to read the volume on the nervous systems of mollusks? Are you going to read the one about neurotoxins? Or are you going to read the article on robotics? Which choice are you going to make? Are you going to read about mollusks, about neurotoxins, or about robotics? And just hang on a second while Glog gets the poll up. There it is. Robotics, says Game Misconduct. Robotics. What's up, Master? What's up, Theoban? Yeah, it's good to see you, dude. Welcome in, dude. Every time I have to say Secret Agenda, every time I see you choose something, I always do a double K, because I'm like, Secret Agenda chooses something. I'm like, how do I know if he chooses something, if he's a Secret Agenda? I don't know. Your name just cracks me up. I would not be surprised, Lego. I would not be surprised, yes. I was about to say that this book does a pretty good job of giving you logical choices that you would theoretically make, but then the whole thing with the red, green, and blue buttons happened, and if you guys hadn't come up with the RGB thing, I would have been like, why is this different? I don't know. Yeah, it's true, Master. I know. I know. Oh, for the misspelling. Alright, looks like people are pretty firm in favor of robotics. So, let's close up that poll. Alright, robotics it is. So I'm going to note that you guys read. Okay, so we read the microfilm on robotics. That is what we did. Hold on while I save this, by the way. That's saved. Alright. Having completed this, you return to the corridor and proceed along it. The corridor continues for a very long while and still stretches into the distance when you come across another security door on the side. This one is stenciled Cephalo Squirrels, Handle with Care. And it looks like this. That's what it says. Cephalo Squirrels, Handle with Care. Will you enter this room or continue down the corridor? Are you going to go enter the security door with the Cephalo Squirrels or continue down the corridor? Vorpal Squirrel. I know, right? So, you're going to open the security door, yes or no? Boom, boom. What's up, gentlemen? How you doing, man? I like how Mr. Wonders. Oh my God! Everyone's like, I'm not messing with squirrels. That's funny. Oh, that's really funny. Like we're not. Right. You guys are like, you're like, I think what happened was, you know what it is though? It's that you guys had that imp, you know, that big furry imp, and now you're like, oh God. Exactly, game is conduct. Oh God. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm an original Redbox player myself, but I like that. Game is like, of all the things we've attacked, we're like, the squirrels? No. Okay? You don't mess with the squirrels. If that had said, like, deadly dinosaurs, you guys would have been like, that's cool. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. Yeah, you guys were like, oh, dinosaurs, I'm screwed. But like, yeah, squirrels? Pfft. All right, you're going to ignore that thing. On you go, then. The corridor, after another 100 meters, comes to a dead end. On the wall responsible for sealing the passageway off are two large square buttons side by side. Will you press the left one, the right one, or both together? Both together. Left, right.
Nope. No, not good. I think we're talking this one. This one. Yeah.
All right, I'll close this pull down in just a moment. Massage them first. Alright, it looks like people are very firmly in favor of setting this together. Ah! Alright, cool. And I have an announcement too, just as I'm about to do that. I have a announcement, which is that we have gotten $25 more, folks. $25 more have gone to the cause. Congratulations to you guys for continuing to move things forward. Thank you so much. This person wishes to remain anonymous, so I will, of course, honor that as soon as I can find where the devil I'm looking at. There we go. So we are now up to $275. Awesome. We're only $225 away from getting that Witcher 3 giveaway. So thank you very much. That's awesome. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. And again, if you hit !donate, you can see how you can do that. And if you are hit !donated, that will announce to everybody that you've donated. If you don't want to do that last part, you can just send me a private message, which is what just happened. And then I will be happy to add your amount to the total. So thank you so much to the anonymous donor. And yeah, on we go, guys. This is awesome. Let's keep that up. We're very firmly in favor. So are the buttons now. Thanks, Jen. And thanks for the host, Gray. All right, so let's close that poll. Awesome. All right, both together. Here we go. Hold on a second. I'm just getting a notification. What is this notification I'm getting? Oh, okay, I see. So I want to thank Capoeirist Mike for the retweet, and also Gray, thank you for the retweet, and for the host, sir. I appreciate it, man. As always, sir. I love it. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Oh no, let it go. All right, so you have hit both together. Here's what happens. Without warning, the floor slides away and sends you plummeting down a narrow chute. The floor, now above, moves back into place, plunging you into darkness. The slide continues for a few minutes until the darkness gives way, and you find yourself apparently ejected over an alien planet. Strange, though, it looks very close and rather donut-shaped, not a planetary formation you had been aware could exist. You plummet down towards it, absorbing breathtaking views of wide alien vistas, panoramas, and rolling purple hills. Just before you hit the ground at something like 260 kilometers per hour, you mysteriously decelerate to land lightly. You no longer seem to be in the starship, but on another planet. From now on, compass points will be used for directional reference. Alright, so you landed somewhere. You are on a grass-covered plain, which rolls on into the north. To the west and south, you can see a blue-green forest, while to the east, some low, rocky hills rise out of the grass. Will you go north, west, towards the blue-green forest, east towards the rocky hills, or south? So north, west, east, or south. What are your choices? And I feel constrained to point out as you guys are deciding this, I need to be aware as you're doing this that the theme for Earthbound just came on. So I'm just saying, you guys landed on the planet, or whatever this place is, and all of a sudden Earthbound started playing. I'm just saying. Coincidences happen every day. I'm just saying. So what's it going to be, guys? North, west, east, or south? Thanks, Clog. Thanks, Lego. East towards the Rockies. Rocky Mountain High, Carolina. Essentially, I mean, you landed somewhere. You don't entirely know where, but you landed someplace. Oregon Trail time. Okay, just had to make an adjustment to the schedule. Okay. All right, what do we got here? All right, looks like most people wanted to go west. All right. Rocky Mountain's west, Carolina's in the east. Yeah, you'd think so. Appalachian High. Maybe Appalachian doesn't sound right. I remember, and of course, Appalachian is how they want you to pronounce it, not Appalachian. But okay, west is where it looks like everybody is going. They want to go towards the forest. Okay. You were in a densely packed forest of very tall, thorn-covered trees. The forest stretches as far as you can see in all directions. Will you go north, west, south, or east? I guess you got your answer, Lego, about whether we're in a maze or not. I guess so. So you're in the forest. North, west, south, or east? That's true, and our normal, actually, Trendane's here, right? Trendane, was it you? No, Trendane's not here at the moment. Neither is Kilobyte. I think it's Kilobyte, actually, who was the mapper for the group. And Kilobyte's not here yet, so... Oh, sure. Yeah, the options are north, west, south, or east. You're in a densely packed forest of very tall, thorn-covered trees. The forest stretches as far as you can see in all directions. You can either go north, west, south, or east. Save game. I actually saved the game, Dragon Spear, right before you press the buttons, so... Alright, let's take a look at what we got. 2 votes for north, 4 votes for west, 1 vote for east. So one person is like, let's get the hell out and go back the way we came. Alright, north, west, or east? Alright, so is what we got right now. North, 2 votes, west, 4 votes, south, 0, east, 1 vote. I'll close this poll down in just a moment. But if anyone else wants in, now's the time to do it. All right. Let's close that poll. So, west it is, all right? So we're going to continue to go west. Okay, you are now on a grass-covered plain which continues into the north and west. To the east and the south are forests. Will you go north, west, south, or east? So you just came from the east. So you can go north, west, south, or back to the east. And again, to the east is the forest you just came from, to the south is another forest, or you can go north or west. So north, west, south, or east are your choices. Towards the setting sun. Yeah, just keep going west. It'll be funny if there's like one permanent loop, so you just keep going west and just like goes all the way around. You just keep heading west, 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 like all the way around. You have died from dysentery. I was thinking, yeah, the Oregon Trail reference you made before, I was thinking about that. I actually saw a show at the New York City Fringe Festival. I review shows for Curtain Up, which is a big theater website. And I usually cover the Fringe Festival every summer. And I remember a few summers ago, they actually, maybe it was 2 summers ago, they actually had the Oregon Trail show. So they had like an Oregon Trail show that was based on the Oregon Trail computer game. All right. All right, 3 votes for North, 5 votes for West. I will close this down in just a minute. I'll give anyone else a chance to jump in who wants to add to the poll. French Festival, what do you mean? The one problem with AdBlock, though, is that if you have AdBlock on, it means that the streamers aren't getting any support. Whereas if you get Turbo, technically it means you've paid into the pool, which means that the streamers get more support than they would if you were using AdBlock. At least that's what I've heard. So that's what I've been told. What?
We're almost like. I know.
No, I didn't say that. All right, I don't know. Oh, I already closed the poll. Sorry, my bad. I thought I just checked the poll. My bad. Oh, well, that's fine. So we're going west. Okay, so we are continuing to the west. All right. On we go. You were on a grass-covered plain which spreads to the south, east, and north. To the distant west, you can see some hills rising. Will you go north, east? Now, remember, east is where you just came from, so east would be back to the direction you just came. South or west towards the hills. So north, east, which is the way you came, south, or west towards the hills. No, I hear you, Wonders. No, I mean, I'm just saying that that's what I've been told, so... So again, those choices are, Lego, I don't know if you heard that, but the choices are, again, north, east, which is the way you came, south, or, okay, you got it. Thank you. Thanks. Got it. Cool. Secret agenda. I'm going north, or am I? Ba-da-da-now. Not spell favorite like a Canadian anymore. Fail. It's true. I haven't even told you, like, you know, color with a U in here. Favorite, F-A-V-O-U-R-I-T-E. There's a bunch of U's going on in this book. All right. All right, looks like people want to go west. I'm just going to leave this open. Last call, last call. This book is all about you. I see what you did there, game. I see what you did there. Hey, game misconduct. Your thoughts on the loss of the Rangers' loss? I'm going to be looking forward to listening to sports radio on Monday when everyone's going to be like, "Why, my God, to fire everyone? A disaster." All right, chooses 1. 2 votes for north, 6 votes for west, nothing for east or south. So we're continuing to the west. All right. After a short distance, you come upon a fast-flowing river which cuts across your path. Will you attempt to swim west to the other side, or walk either north, east, which is where you came from, or south? So again, will you attempt to swim west over the river? So continue west by swimming over the river. Walk north, east, which is the way you came from, or south. And I'll give Lego a chance to put that together. A boot! That's the problem, Wonders. You've been living too close to Canada all these years, and now it's affecting you. It's bleeding over. Since my publisher is Canadian, I can't really say anything. Yeah, that's what I thought too, game. I felt like, you know, I don't think people are going to do this, but some of the anti-Henrik Lundqvist stuff has got to stop. How about you guys actually, how about you actually have a legitimate defense? And how about you score a goal once in a while? I'm not a Rangers fan, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, crazy. Yes, that's right. Swim is going west. That's correct. So if you choose 1, that's going west, so you know. So swimming over the river to keep going west. Other than that, that's perfect. Yep. Poor Lego. Glog went to go make his lunch, and he was like, yo, do the next one. All of a sudden, there's like 15 million choices just because of how you ended up. Oh, yeah. Blackhawks tonight, huh? I don't know. You think, are they going to beat the Mighty Ducks? Agenda, are you confident that the Blackhawks will win, and are you confident that they'd beat the Lightning if they do? How much confidence do you have in that? I'm actually looking forward to watching some of the NBA Finals, too. Just because I think Cleveland and Golden State is actually an interesting series. Either one of those teams wins, I'd be good with it. If Golden State won, that's cool. Because it would be this, like, they've just been this team out there, and I like Steph Curry as a player. And if Cleveland wins, I kind of like LeBron. I feel like, and he's so phenomenally good that it'd be good for Cleveland. As a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers who's watched the Browns trying to be relevant for decades, you know, it wouldn't be bad to see that city get a little bit of support. Do you really, game? I don't know, man. Lightning are awfully good. I mean, their goalie isn't as good, but... They're trying, Lee. I'll never forget when the Browns reopened. I'll never forget when the Browns reopened. I see what you're saying, yeah. I see what you're saying. I'll never forget when the Browns reopened, like they existed again, and Drew Carey, as a Cleveland native, came out before a Pittsburgh game. It was a game against Pittsburgh. It was their home opener. He's like, we're going to prove to the world that Cleveland is not to be messed with. We're back, blah, blah, blah. Steelers went out and blew him out by like 5 touchdowns. They freaking wiped the field with him. It was on ESPN, and Drew Carey, who like showed up at like halftime to be like, well, I really think the Browns... I was like, yeah. Yeah, the Browns. Frankly, anything Cleveland sports-wise. I feel, you know, I actually feel bad for Don Cairo as a Twitch guy here. Because Don Cairo, poor guy, man. He just happens to be a freaking Cleveland, Ohio fan, and like, God help us, man. I'm telling you right now. What's up, Burner? I'm telling you, man, the Whalers. And the thing is, if they ever start again, I would totally get back into hockey. I would totally be back into hockey if the Whalers existed again. I totally would. I would argue that I love the Red Sox a lot, so they're close. But I'd say of all the major sports that I probably, back in the 80s, loved hockey the most because it was the one team that was in Connecticut. It was Hartford, Connecticut. It was near where I lived. And, you know, when they left, I was like, oh, man. So I'm a Red Sox fan. I'm a Celtics fan. Obviously, I'm a Steelers fan. I'm a UConn Huskies fan. But man, back in the day, the Whalers are where it's at. I had the little radio that I was listening to like broadcasts on and stuff like that. So I don't really have a connection to Ohio, Wonders, except I have a couple of friends who live there. I'm going to a conference there next weekend. I don't have a connection, but I have a friend on here, Don Cairo, who broadcasts here on Twitch and used to broadcast for Destructoid. Lives out in used to live near Cleveland, and he basically grew up in that area, so he's a Cleveland fan. And you know, a guy who played basketball in Japan. You risk deportation because Canada. That's funny, Joey. All right, so we're going west. Okay, so we're going to try to swim west. Okay, so here we go. Roll 3 dice, please, Lego. Roll 3 dice for me. Ah, nice. Thanks, Glob. Thank you for taking time out of your second job hunt to watch me. What's up, man? ArvCon hype indeed. We got some more money today, so we're up to $275. And if we hit $500, then Mr. Wonders is going to have a giveaway. We're going to have a giveaway of a Witcher 3 key that is being given to us by Mr. Wonders. So we got $225 to go to hit that number. And that'd be awesome. If we gave away $500 from this the first year on doing this, that'd be pretty sweet. The Soul Brothers. So Varney, do you like Pow or Mark more? Okay, that means you are fine. You have made it safely across to the western bank, but you must deduct a single point from your stamina. So you're down to 19 stamina. That is not a big deal. But you made it to the other side. All right. You were on a grass-covered plain which rolls to the south, east, and north. In the west, some low rocky hills can be seen. Will you go north, east? East is going to bring you back to the river. South or west? So north, east, which is back the way you came, south, or west, and west is where you see those low rocky hills that are getting closer. And it's good to see everybody here today, by the way. Welcome to day 2 of ArvCon. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. For those of you who missed it, we may have a very special musical guest tonight at 7 p.m. I'm not going to know that until a little bit later today when they can confirm, but we may have a very, very special guest on with us. I am very much hoping so. Oh, Glob. Oh, man. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I think you've talked about your brother on here before. Sorry, man. At least it wasn't your pants that fell down in front of everyone. You know what I mean? Thank you very much, Lego. So west will bring you towards the hills that you've been going towards. So do you want to go north? East would bring you back to the river where you just came from. South or west towards the hills. Go ahead and vote. Nah, I'm not going to be able to do that, Wonders. They're not actually broadcasting today. Friday is even a day they would not normally have been on, so they actually came on just sort of as a favor to be able to do this, but I can't ask them to do it 2 days in a row, so you'll be able to see the VOD, but yeah, no, sorry, man. So I'm hoping, I'm sort of rooting hard that we're going to be able to get those folks in at 7, but of course it would be a super special thing if they did it, and yeah, so I'm crossing my fingers. All right, I'm going to close this poll down momentarily, so please get in your votes now. Looks like now like we're heading more likely to head west than something else, but we got 40 people in here, so feel free to contribute, guys. Feel free to add in your votes to the mix. As we continue to wander through this desolate planet. I guess it's not that desolate yet. Okay. You are the space assassin. You are trying to capture and bring into custody a mad scientist called Cyrus. It is a west. That is really true. Alright, so we're going west. Alright, on we go. You are now in the midst of low, rocky hills stretching for kilometers on all sides. Will you have a closer look around the hills' environs? Will you have a closer look around the hills? Or will you try to get out of them by heading north, west, south, or east? So you can either look around the hills where you are right now, or you can go north, you can go west, continuing to go west the direction that you've been going, keep going that way, south, or east, and east is the way that you just came from. So look around in the hills, go north, go west in the direction that you're heading, so keep going west, go south, or go east back towards where you came from. What are you going to do? And I'll wait for someone to produce that poll. I actually totally forgot this section was in this book. I totally forgot this section was here. This it's like a whole dreamscape vista. You know, it's just like, yeah, man. Not only that, Glob, not only are you a space assassin, you're also trained in 27 different forms of martial arts. 27. Unless we're the Donner Party, then I'm choosing South. I think it is a little tricky. It's funny though, I have to say, Lego, I'm not as familiar with this book. I mean, obviously I played through it and won it and all that, and I've done it a number of times, but I haven't done it for a number of years, so I'm not really totally up on this. I probably know the Freeway Fighter book, which is the one after this, better than I do this one, so I don't remember, to be honest. Alright, so we got 3 votes for looking around the hills, 5, and now 6 votes for going west, and no votes for anywhere else, okay? By the way, Lego, you feeling any better? Is your bad cold, etc. almost gone? Okay, and I think I'm going to close this poll down. And I am going to... Hold on a second here. Okay, just want to make sure I got the music right. Alright, we're heading west. It's those cops. Okay, cool, Lego. That's good, man. Good. Alright, so west it is. Okay. Now, check this out, guys. Listen carefully to this one, okay? Listen carefully. You are on a grass-covered plain which rolls on into the north. To the west and south, you can see a blue-green forest, while to the east, some low, rocky hills rise out of the grass. Will you go north, west, east, or south? Now, listen carefully to that description that I just gave you. It may seem a little familiar. You were on a grass-covered plain which rolls on into the north. To the west and south you can see a blue-green forest, while to the east some low rocky hills rise out of the grass. Will you go north, west, east, or south? Yep. For the next 8 hours, you guys are just like west, 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 west. All right, guys, what are you gonna do? North, west, east, or south? I think you may have gone as far west as you're ever gonna go, if you get my meaning. So northwest, east, or south, what's it going to be? So much west. Build. I love Lego, that's great. West, don't choose this answer, we die. Going east repeatedly is not going to help. I'm just letting you know, you're going to have the same problem. But you could go east a couple times and then go. I mean, yeah. It's not as bad. Actually, the worst, I don't know. I feel like you guys are going to be with me on one of these arguments. I think everyone agrees that escort quests basically suck. Anytime you have to escort an NPC, it's always terrible. The Witcher is actually better at it than most games I've played, but pretty much every escort quest is terrible, right? Similarly, teleport puzzles suck. Can we all just agree on that? A puzzle where you, like, walk forward, and I'm trying to remember if it was Eye of the Beholder where I first ran into this. You walk forward, and then it spun you, and if you weren't paying attention, it was very subtle, so you didn't notice that you were spinning. So you'd be going, and you're like, why am I here? Shouldn't I be going this way? And there was no auto map or anything like that. That sucked. You know? Let's do RE4? Oh, God, man. Just like, Bruceable. What's up, Bruceable? It's like... Telling you, man. Oh, the escort? Oh, God. Escort missions are terrible. They're terrible in space simulators. They're terrible in RPGs. They're terrible in venture games. Nobody likes an escort mission. I'm just going to tell every game designer out there, and I know I have some who are watching me right this moment, don't ever make an escort mission. Nobody likes them. Everyone hates them. Nobody ever likes using them. Yeah, exactly, Bill. You're a big help. All right. Let's see what we got. Well, that's true, although my sense of it is, Joey, that in BioShock Infinite it's a little better because she doesn't act like a moron most of the time. That's my impression. So, yes, I was wondering when that joke was going to come, Mr. Wonders. I had left it out there for sure. Okay, we got 3 votes for North, 2 votes for West again, 3 votes for East, South, and South for 1 vote. So, we got some extra points that we have to do here. We got some tie votes. I thought you were going to say an escort mission where I have to do that and I have to play like Amnesia or Slender Glug. I was like, really? And then add into it, make it an escort mission where you have to do very precise jumping onto ledges. And also, you're being constantly attacked by swarms of bats. Let's just, like, take all the things that and have them be infinitely respawning enemies. Let's take all the things that I hate most about games and put them all together in one environment. Yeah, exactly, Glug. There you go. Okay, guys, we have a tie, so we need some more votes here. I got 3 votes for North, I've got 2 votes for West, 3 votes for East, 1 vote for South. So we're tied, and we need we need some more votes here. We need more of those votes. More votes. M-O-R-A-R votes. actually gonna see if I can. I think I'm gonna run the little concert that we did last night. I'm gonna put that in the background. Then we will do. Okay, this is from the concert last night that we had with Super Guitar. Okay, hold on. My bad, my bad. So I'll just count them up. We don't need to do a new poll. So let's see, 4 votes for North, 5 votes for North. Okay. Okay, there you go. So North or East? Or actually, you just closed the poll. That's fine. We're going North. We're going North. There were enough votes for North that that's fine. Thanks, Lego. We're going to go North. All right, North it is. North it is. Here we go. You instantaneously died. No, I'm just kidding. All right. You are on a grass-covered plain which extends to the southwest and the east. To the north, it develops into scrubby and broken badlands. Will you go north towards the badlands, west, south, which is the direction you just came from, or east? So north towards the Badlands, west, south, or... north towards the Badlands, west, south, which is the direction you came from, or east. What's it going to be? So hang on a second. Let Lego open up the poll. Just give him 1 second while Lego opens up the new poll. It's never the good lands. Or just the meh lands. Where's the meh lands? In North Dakota. I've actually driven through the Badlands in North Dakota. We're going to